Good morning, YouTube and Facebook friends and family. It's Wednesday morning, and we are in the process of moving houses. So I may not be able to record here for the next day or two, but as soon as we get settled in, I'll be back to reading books. Okay, so Max on the Farm. Thank you for joining me on Story Time with Jonny Rodriguez. See, pages get stuck. All right, Max on the Farm. It's a fun book. Max was a city dog. He loved living in New York, but worried about baby Liam going to preschool made Max nervous. He started scratching too much. His owners, Katie and Chuck, thought that some fresh air may do everyone some good. They took Max, Duke, and every baby, and even baby Liam, to visit Uncle Steph's farm. This is Max. He's a little nervous, and this right here is Duke and baby Liam, and they're visiting their grandpa, their Uncle Steph's farm. Duke loved it, but Max thought everything he ran into was scary. A big spider, a bunch of unfriendly cows, a noisy tractor, vroom vroom, gobble gobble, a mean turkey. I'm not a fan of the farm, Max said, because he's a city dog. He's not used to all these animals and fresh and outside noise. From a special spot on the old truck, the big farm dog, Rooster, watched the turkey chase a scared little city dog. He let out one loud woof, and the turkey stopped chasing Max. That's good old Rooster. That night, Max and Duke had to sleep outside. Duke slept soundly, but Max was nervous about all the strange sounds coming from the farm. Squeak, squeak, hoo, hoo, quack, 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 quack. All the different sounds that the outside makes. But it's beautiful to see the stars, bright stars in the middle of the night. But since Max here was a city dog, he always slept inside. Max tried to find a quiet spot, but he ended up being chased by a fox. Luckily, Rooster chased the fox away. Max wished he was as brave as Rooster. The next morning, Max and Duke watched Rooster stop a cattle stampede. Excuse me. So cool, Duke said. The cows were coming, trying to run them down. He stopped them. He also scared the fox away too. Good old Rooster. Later, Max and Duke saw a big pig escape from the barn. Duke thought they should tell Rooster, but Max said he could handle it. Squeak, 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 said the big pig. Hey, mister, Max yelled. Back inside, but the big pig ignored Max, even when the little dog jumped onto the pig's back. Finally, Max bit the pig's tail. The pig squeaked and sent Max flying. Kicked him, boom, threw him into the fence and actually broke the fence as well. Then the sheep escaped from their pen through the gap Max had made. Rooster ran up and hurled them back in, but a sheep named Cotton was missing. So one sheep was missing, they had to find it. Rooster made Max go with him to look for the lost sheep in the dark, scary woods. Max thought Duke should come too, but Rooster said, no, just you and me. They're going into the forest to find the lost sheep. In the woods, Max had trouble keeping up with Rooster. Splash! He fell into the water. Got stuck in bristle bushes. These hurt. These bristle bushes, they hurt. Fell down a hill and almost stepped on a snake. Oh my gosh, he got himself into a lot of trouble, Max is. Finally, they found Cotton stuck in a tree, wedged inside the side of a cliff. The tree wouldn't hold my weight, Rooster said. He called to Cotton. Max is coming down to save you. Max was terrified. Rooster taught Max a trick. The first step of not being afraid, he explained, is acting like you're not afraid. Max slowly climbed down to Cotton, but the tree slipped and started to fall. See that? He's stuck on the branch of the tree, stuck in the big mountain. So Max is pretending to be brave. Thump! The tree caught on the other side of the ravine. Max reached Cotton and swung him up onto a ledge. Then Max pushed Cotton up the cliff to the top. But Max lost his grip and started to fall. Ah! He screamed, ah! He started screaming in front of Rooster. So Rooster's going to save this. Let's see what Rooster's going to do. These pages will tell you get stuck together. Rooster caught Max's collar in his mouth and yanked him up. He was safe, and so was Cotton. When they returned the missing sheep to the farm, Max felt so proud. He felt completely a different dog, like a different dog. Hey kid, good job today, Rooster said to Max. Rooster's all happy with Max for saving Cotton. Because now Max has started to behave and act like a brave dog. That night, Rooster invited Max onto the truck to join him. A long howl, howl at the moon, howl. Later, when Max was asleep, Rooster gave him a present, a really cool bandana, just like the one Rooster wore. Oh, how nice. They are on top of the truck, and Rooster's giving Max the bandana, just like his. The next morning, Max and Duke went back to the city. Bye, Rooster, said Duke. And thanks, Max called. Max had been scared about everything when he first got onto the farm, but now he found he could do anything. He got courage. He developed courage not to be afraid. Now they're going back to the city, so they're saying goodbye to Rooster. Okay, this is a great book. Max on the Farm. Once again, I thank you very much for joining me here on Storytime with Jonny Rodriguez. And again, for the next few days, I may not be online due to the fact that the process of moving, but I will be back as soon as possible. So thank you very much. Have a great Wednesday, and Lord blessings. Storytime with Jonny Rodriguez.